Dear students, in today's video we are going to discuss about the holozoan and their nutrition, that is called holozoic nutrition. Though we will concentrate here about the human being, how they obtained all those nutrients required for their growth, development, maintenance and energy. But a glimpse we will also have the process in cutting animal or ruminant animal where stomach is complex and compound like our cattle. So let's start with our videos and clips.
Human being, there is a long tubular and muscular structure that is open with end to end called alimentary canal. It is about 8 to 9 meter long canal that constitute the actual digestive system. Now, this is the digestive system or alimentary canal in human being. It starts with buccal cavity, then the mouth, which starts with oesophagus or called food pipe. Then there is stomach. Stomach starts with small intestine, that is duodenum, then jejunum, then small intestine, the last part, and then connected with large intestine, ascending colon, transverse colon and descending colon, which ends with rectum and anus. Students, firstly we should discuss about the buccal cavity. In buccal cavity there is a two jaw, upper immovable jaw and lower movable jaw. In upper and lower movable or immovable jaw, there is a specially arranged teeth that is called dentition, having 32 teeth in adult that are of two types, milk teeth and permanent teeth. In permanent teeth, there are 4 different types of teeth, that is incisor, canine, premolar and molar. In jaw, there is a muscular long tongue that acts as propeller and provide taste, sensation, where food after ingestion get converted into pulp and finally engulfed under the neuromuscular indication. There is no digestion in oesophagus, but digestion already starts in stomach as well as in our buccal cavity. In buccal cavity, our carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates get converted into maltose. The enzyme required in this process is called salivary amylase, coming from salivary gland. Here is a salivary gland. There is a 3 pair of salivary gland in our buccal cavity, that is parotid, maxillary and submaxillary. Now food started moving towards the stomach through the food pipe. The movement in our alimentary canal is called peristaltic movement. This is an involuntary movement, occurs under the neuromuscular indication. Through the peristaltic movement, food also gets churned and finally reaches to our J-shaped stomach. A stomach in ruminant animal is something different from ours. There is a 4 sac that is called ruminant reticulum, omesum and ovemesum. That's why cattle are also called ruminant animal. Now food get partially digested in stomach, where gastric gland secretes gastric juice and food get acidified. Being acidification or being acidified, food get chance to simplify the protein. There is a special enzyme called pepsin secreted from gastric gland, including some amylase and lipase also. Now acidified food started moving slowly towards a small intestine. The U-shaped structure that is in intestine, a small intestine, is called duodenum. Near the duodenum, there is two connections. One is at the top called liver, that is the largest gland in our body. It secretes bile juice. Though bile juice have no digestive role, but bile juice act as emulsification. But bile juice emulsify the food as well as convert the acidic food into basic food. There is another gland called pancreas. Pancreas is a mixed gland that secretes pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice now start digesting the food that is coming from stomach and get emulsified or basified in duodenum. Now actual digestion starts, though the another part of small intestine is jejunum, but actually no digestion occurs in jejunum. Then food started moving towards a small intestine, that is a larger part, about 6 meters long, is a small intestine, that is called ileum. Actually in ileum, actual digestion occurs and different enzymes required for digestion for digestion of different complex food, like protein is digested by trypsin in basic medium, fats again by lipase, and rest of the maltose by maltase and sucrose by sucrase enzymes. So finally complex food that we obtained here converted into simpler form, like carbohydrates completely converted into glucose that become simplified, diffusible, protein converted into amino acid, and fats converted into fatty acid and glycerol. In this way, the purpose of digestion here is completed, where complex indiffusible food get converted into simple diffusible form. Now in small intestine there is a special structure that is a finger-like projections called villi, microvilli. It includes the blood capillaries through which food enters in our blood vessels, and undigested food started moving ahead. Now it is the large intestine. Large intestine in human being is about 1.5 meter. That is connected to a small intestine, and the structure where it get connected to a small intestine called cecum. Below the cecum, beneath cecum, there is an projection, finger-like projections called Vermifer Appendix, that has no functional role, but actually it acts as a vestigial organ. Now food moves ahead through the ascending colon, and then through the transverse colon it again moves ahead, and then it just descended towards the descending colon. Actually in large intestine no digestion occurs, but the most important things is the absorption of water. Though some bacteria also retain there that help in formation of vitamin B complex and D there. Now food finally undigested form or indigestible form get collected in rectum. When it become too much, a pressure exerted in rectum and then a nature's call reaches there and we defecate. The defecation occurs through anus, and in this way digestion in human being is completed. Dear students, today we all absorb that holozoic nutrition in human being is completed in 5 steps that were ingestion, then we understand digestion, then absorption in small intestine, and then assimilation, absorb food in cell cytoplasm, and then egestion through anus or through rectum. So it was the digestive process in human being we all completed. Okay, we will see you again. Take care. Stay home. Thank you.